I'm back. I'm going to show you these nails today. Oh, over here. I'm still getting used to this camera and how to do these videos. I've been teaching for a long time, but you know, it's to a live class. So I still got to figure out how to get in view. But I'm going to show you these today. I don't know if you got a clear shot of the flower that we did the other day. So I'm going to put it up there. But that's how it ended up looking. Like I'm shaking. Sorry. Okay. So now I'm going to be using, we've already got the reverse application on there, the nail bed. If you can see that. I'm going to be using a hot pink and black. And I'm going to be creating this nail for you. Okay. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is just create a black strip and get a black ball. And I usually lay it right about here. And I just work my way up to make this smiley on the edge. And then just bring it around this way a little bit. And then I usually just take my brush and pull it over like that. And get a nice clean line there. And when you're working with colored acrylics, they're a little bit more forgiving because they don't harden up as quickly as white. But you still have to kind of work quick. And then I'm going to push it in line there like that. And then just kind of come around here and fix your line. Okay, so you have your first strip. Okay. And I'm going to get a pink ball. And I'm bringing it over on this side and do the same thing I did with the black. I'm going to work it up to form the other side of the smiley. I'm going to bring this side of it and just kind of bring it over here. Just move it with your brush. Push that one up. Now, colored acrylics kind of all have a different consistency. Like the pink is a little bit different than the black. And you just have to learn to work with them. Now I'm going to have to get a little bit more. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's not as, the pigment isn't as dark, okay? So it's not as clean. So I'm going to get a little bit more and add to the side here. So my line is just as nice. So I'm going to do that real quick. And just a little ball. You always want to work with little balls because you don't want it to be too bulky. So I'm just going to get a little bit and work it up. I'll pull it down a little bit here and bring it over to the side and pull it into the line. And I'm going to clean up my line here. And the other thing, when you do this design, I made up this design myself. And when you work with doing the lines like this, sometimes they come out a little uneven and bulky, like, you know, they have like little lines. So you're going to have to cover the whole thing in clear acrylic to make it easier to file. And that's okay. It seals it all in and it makes it just easier to do. Okay, so now we're going to come over to this side and do a pink line. I'm just going to bring it right up to the black onto the side. Hope you all can see this. I'm still getting used to this camera stuff. And just move it over here. pull it up, bring it out to the side. And you know, you just play, because each nail is going to be a little bit different. You're not going to get the exact same as the other nail, and that's what's neat about it, is every nail is custom. Now right here we're going to have to add a little bit more because it didn't go over. Oh, my thumb isn't in the way. Alright, then we're going to come back to the other side with a black ball. Bring it all the way over to the side. I don't like straight lines when I do this. I like to, you know, flip them down, like, you know, and then I take the brush and I just kind of push it up and over. See what I've done there? I don't like them to just be straight. I like them to be kind of cool. Now let me look at it for a minute, because I'm trying to do it so you can see it. So let me get it straight, or flipped over the way I want, and then I'll show it to you. Okay, see, I've kind of flipped it over and over. I didn't want it to come right to the pink and just be boring. I want it to have a neat little design. So what I'm going to do now is fill all that part in with pink. Okay. So it just has character. It's not just, you know, pink, you know, all the same. All right, so let me straighten that out a little bit. And you can see that. Where's my... Okay. So I'm going to go back to the other side and come in here with the pink and just guide it over. And then bring it over to the edge. And you can have so much fun with these, because you can just make all different, you know, types, and you can use any color with the black. It just looks so neat. You can, like what's on my YouTube channel, the you can make tiger, orange, and black. I'll also show you the gold that I used to make the cheetah. That'll be another day. Okay, so now I'm going to fill part of this in with pink, and then I'm going to bring another black line in. Where am I? On camera. Okay. And you don't have to use solid colors. You can use glitters if you want. The black actually has some glitter in it. The pink is sort of, but not really. It's more of a flat color. And see, like my lines aren't straight. I made an arch to that pink. Now I'm going to come back over on this side and put more black. Just kind of bring it over. And I'm going to match this one up to the pink this time. Press it up there a little. Get more pink. Now, I think I told you yesterday, but I sell these tips already made, where you can just glue them on and, you know, encapsulate the whole thing in clear with gel. or clear acrylic if you don't feel like you can do a design like this. But and if you just want ready nail art, you know, I sell them in my Etsy shop. Okay, after this right here, we're going to cover the whole thing in clear. Now see, on the side view, you can see some high and low spaces. If you go to file, that's going to take forever. That's why you cover it in clear. I'm going to get my clear out. And you start from the bottom, and you kind of float it so that you just kind of fill in the gaps, okay? Just kind of float it over. And pull it down. And then you'll file it when we're done, you know, into shape. Oh, got a little booger in there or something. There we go. And then cover it with your favorite top coat or your favorite gel. And that's it. It's you know, it takes some practice to get the lines the way you want them and the thickness that you want them, because colored acrylic is a little bit runnier than normal acrylic, and it takes some time to get used to working with it. But once you get used to it, and you know, if you can adapt to, you know, different types of acrylic, and working with 2 different types of acrylic, it's a lot easier. After I filed it and coated it, and before I do my next one, I'll bring it, you know, show you the finished product at the beginning of my next video. But there you go. And you can do that with any color, like I said before. Okay, I had fun. I hope you did. Look, how do I turn it off? Told you I was a klutz. Where's my mouse? Here we go.